Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, how are you doing? On purpose, I didn't put any music. Let me know how everything sounds before we begin. It's in just 2 minutes something. Okay. Hey there, hey there. How is everybody doing? Oh, I need a sound check and I need somebody to tell me that everything looks good just because to be safe. So let me look at the comments, make sure about that first. Okay, so excited for this. Yeah, I'm going to say hi to everyone. But if somebody just can give me the thumbs up for the sound and for what I sound like. Okay, how everything is just because of mishaps that can happen. And then we're going to start. Yes, I can see and hear you perfectly. Yes, 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 yes. Thanks, guys. Okay, so let me say hi to a few people here. Aníka, you were first one. You were like, yay, can't wait. Hi from Iceland. All right. Hey there. Thank you so much. Like, this is awesome. You know, you never know. Mercury retrograde and all that stuff. So, hi, Ronda. Oh, now I can see that it is you, even though your name is not there. Hi, Kemi. I was so happy when I saw that you joined. Kemi is a former member from a previous community. So I was like, yay. All right. And Jane. Good to see you, Jane. I always love your energy. You're such a beautifully active member. So, okay, let me just talk about what's going to happen today. Thank you so much for pre-submitted questions. But because you're watching me live, you will also be able to ask your questions here. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes you hear about something and you want to ask a question in the moment. So I really appreciate everybody who came here live, who was able to make it. So I will definitely be on the lookout for your questions. Also, if you're watching a replay, put the question down in your comments. I love answering your comments, and the community, the channel is still pretty intimate, let's say. So I can respond to them all, actually. Yeah. So ask your questions. Go ahead. So my name is Anna Sabino. I am based in New York City, and I am a business coach, content strategist. I've been doing that for years. The last official employment I had was, oh my goodness, was a while back. I was a market analyst on Wall Street. So I'm a Wall Street dropout. And then just started businesses, you know. I had a product business, and there is a video on my channel about it, why I quit it, even though it was very successful. And then I've been a business coach for now about 7 years, and I specialize in building audiences. And especially now, I'm focusing on building audiences and helping build audiences on YouTube and monetize it beyond AdSense. So this is what this channel is about. This is what our brand new community is about. And speaking of which, this is what I'm going to be covering today. And I'm a little bit nervous because I am literally going to show you how much money I've made so far from YouTube Income Vault, from the Vault. Okay, this is our $7 community, $49 a year. Now, if you're watching this, maybe the price is a bit different. So, but the thing is, whenever you join, your price is locked, right? But it can change, you know, it can change in the future. You never know. Things change, we change, businesses change, right? So, Andrew is from the UK. Hey, Andrew. Oh, what a fun buyers and sellers. Okay, road and lane. All right, you're right there. Okay. Can I ask if I am on YouTube? Yes, yes, I see you live on YouTube. So yes, you are on YouTube, because everybody whose comments I'm showing on YouTube is watching me on YouTube. I'm streaming it through YouTube. Okay, so let me give you some context, okay? 2 weeks ago, October 9th, I opened a community, which is called YouTube Income Vault. And it's been a blast. It's been a blast. As of this recording right now, it's $7 a month and $49 a year. And in this video, in this session, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the breakdown of like, wow, 2 weeks, 116 people opened their wallets, said yes. How did it happen? Overnight? Spoiler alert, no. So I'm going to let you know where did the members come from, how much I made, what about the recurring revenue, what about the churn rate and the conversion rate. For the geeks, you're in for a treat. Okay, so after I go through the numbers, I will be answering pre-submitted questions that are going to be strategy questions, YouTube questions, school questions. I saw some juicy ones in the community. And I'm also going to be answering questions live. I'm going to be alternating them. Okay. So stick around. You're in for a treat. 116 paid members. And if you have any questions while I'm sharing the data, let me know, because I'm going to be monitoring that as well. Okay. So out of 116, 50% signed up for yearly and 50% signed up for monthly. Okay. 49 a year, 7 a month. Okay. Now, also 42 people out of 116, 42 people came referred by other people. either by members. You have to be a member to refer, to have that link, because I give everybody who refers 50%, and it's 50% recurring. All right. So if somebody signs up for $49 yearly, you get $24 right away. If somebody signs up for $7 monthly, you get, $3.50, and it's every month. And you don't have to do anything. All they need to do is sign up with your link, and that can be going on for like years. I mean, I don't intend to close this membership at all. We are all having a blast. So 42 people came from affiliate. Okay, affiliate. Now, let's go back to how I actually started this membership. So Wednesday, so I was a speaker at the summit called AI Driven Business Summit. And while I was a speaker, there was a lot of interest about my session. People kept asking me questions. It was a session about how to monetize YouTube with AI. And there were people asking me questions, and there was like a lot of buzz going on. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time. I think it's time to launch this membership, this community. I think I have a feeling people are waiting. Because going back a little bit further, I've been posting videos for 10 months. I just posted my video number 80. So 80 videos, and I've been sharing my freebie, emailing my list, and I felt like in the air, okay, I think it's time. And that summit that I was a speaker on was just, a motivation and an inspiration. So I asked the organizer of the summit, Brenda, I was like, can we do an encore? And I made it up. She was done with the summit. She was like, Anna, encore? She had 50 speakers. I was one of the 50 speakers. She's like, Anna, encore? What? I'm like, yeah, let's launch it. And, we're going to use your link, and you are going to get 50% whoever signs up. And so the session went extremely well. Again, that was October 9th. And out of 60 people live, 30 people signed up. 50% conversion. Insane. So 30 people signed up, and these were my first 30 lovely members who joined the vault. Okay. And then I'm saying 42. There are members in our community right now who are sharing the link, spreading the word about the vault and getting commission. So that's why we got to 42, which is incredible, right? As of now, we have 3 people doing it, and that's why we got to 42. Now, you may be thinking, okay, well, all I need is, be a speaker at the summit and all that. I have to say it came because of my leverage. I have 11,000 people on my email list. So Brenda, my business buddy, she knew about it. It's not that I'm just starting out. I just have a brand new business and I'm just going to show up and do an encore. I've built this authority with my list, with my channel, by showing up. Okay. So that's why she said yes. I mean, she wouldn't have said yes. First of all, it was not a proven offer yet because I haven't launched it. But because I had the brand, I have the brand and I have the audience, then she trusted me. She's like, okay, let's do it. I'm like, really? After 50 interviews, are you okay? Are you down for it? She's like, yeah, let's do it. So then after the 30 people, I did a proper launch to my audience. But I already had the cloud, because my message was, hey, 30 people joined after my session, 50% conversion. It's incredible. The energy in the group is amazing. This is the thing, guys. Most of you are lovely members here, and I see your incredible energy. And I know that this energy will elevate us and make us all win. And I saw this incredible energy, and then I started writing emails from that space too. It's like, hey, join the 30 people. We are introducing ourselves, and just like our first live is scheduled. Questions are coming. Let's build our channels. Let's start our channels. And look, some people don't even have channels. They have a plan and a dream. So I wrote 4 emails, and I also posted 4 Instagram story. So in business terms, it's called like a lazy launch. The lazy launch, because I didn't have a challenge. I didn't do like a webinar. I guess I did a webinar with Brenda, but all I did was 4 emails and 4 Instagram stories. But I was feeding off your energy, guys, because you brought this beautiful, winning energy. I was just grabbing it, and it was elevating me, and it was elevating my messages too. And I've been working also on the angles, my business messaging for 10 months now. My YouTube channel gave me answers. My YouTube channel gave me angles of what does my audience really want? Do they want me to talk about this, or this? I know answers came from my videos. I just look at views. I just look at your comments and see what you want more of. Also, answers came from the community. So I was able to launch, and YouTube gave me answers as far as my angles. I wasn't like, trying, oh, is it going to work? Let's play some darts here. Darts have been played already with posting 80 videos on my channel. So I say that my list is 11,000, but the warmest people, the people who signed up, came from my YouTube channel. Every single video had a link to my freebie, which is a 30-day roadmap of what to do in your first 30 days on YouTube. So people who downloaded it, ended up on my list, and I was emailing my list weekly. So for 10 months, I earned the right to launch a paid offer. I could have done it earlier, of course. I just think that first of all, we don't make enough invitations, and we just don't do it early enough. My audience was probably ready after month 3, right? But, life is lifing and all these things. And I was like, it's time now. And I actually know that I was too late, because one of our lovely members, Gemma, she joined yearly, and she said, Anna, I've been waiting for you to launch your YouTube coaching. I was like, oh, whoops. Okay, here I am. So she joined, and the takeaway is, guys, don't wait. Don't wait, because your audience is waiting for your offers, just like Gemma is waiting, So now let's go further in the explanations of how it all happened. And then I'm going to share my screenshot from school, exactly as I mentioned to you, So I made, does anybody want to guess how much I made up until now in 2 weeks of having this membership? Let's play a game. Why not? Guess how much I made up until now. It's been 2 weeks, 116 members. How much did I make? Aníka, 2,500, she's saying. 2,500. All right. Let's see. That was a fast calculation. And I see your question. Sweets, about the ebook. I will definitely talk about that. Kemi says 1,500. Kemi says 1,500. Oh, hi, Dave. Oh my goodness. Hi, Dave. So good to see you. Energy elevates reciprocity. You raise us, and you are higher as a result. Oh my God, that's so amazing. Thank you for saying this. I need to take a moment with this. Thanks, Dave. You're awesome. Yes, I'll definitely get to it. So we have 2,500, we have 1,500. All right, time for the reveal. Let me see how I'll share the screen. 1 second. Keep guessing, guys. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. Share screen quickly. Okay. Here we are. So as you can see here, do you see the little number? It's not 391. It's not. 391 is the pay. This is the payouts thing, right? So 391 is in my account. But when you see the tiny little number, this is how much is on the way to my bank account. And this number is 2543.14, 2543.14. So the grand total is 2935, okay? 2935. Aníka, you were the closest. 2935 up until now. All right, let me show you more behind the scenes. Okay? Yeah, Aníka was right on point. Exactly. So this is a $7 membership, guys, and it's been 2 weeks. And I am at 920 subscribers. Let's take a pause here and remember this moment, because I know I'm going to blow up. I know my channel is going to be, in thousands and stuff. And you're going to be saying, well, Anna, of course you're saying this because you have thousands of subscribers. No, I'm at 920 and I made $2,935. I'm walking the talk. I'm monetizing my channel beyond AdSense. And it's possible for you. Whether you have 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, you don't need to wait for the small potatoes that YouTube will pay you in monetization. You can monetize your community right now. I am showing you what's possible with 920 subscribers. And I should have done it earlier. Gemma told me she's been waiting, right? Let's look at other numbers here, because we all like dashboard. So what does dashboard really show you? And this is for 7 days. I don't know if I could do like a month. I don't think so. So as you could see, 116 members, right? 116 members. So when I told you the number 2935, that's not it. This is not it. My MRR, monthly recurring revenue, is $600. Every month, I'm going to be getting $600 on top of what I just told you. All right? Communities are incredible. They are creating stability in your business. Okay? Stability and comfort in your business. So right now, in the last 7 days, I had 14 people who signed up. 285 saw the about page, and 14 signed up. So it's 4.9% conversion. I am new to school and the paid community, but out of my business experience, I think that's pretty high. And this just shows you that we need a lot of eyeballs. We need a lot of eyeballs to get purchases. Okay? We need a lot of eyeballs to get purchases. But we need to get a lot of aligned eyeballs to get purchases, because I could have had 1,000 people and 10 purchases. That would mean a conversion would be 1%. That would just mean that I'm attracting people who are not interested in YouTube Income Vault. They may be interested in, plants or something else, or maybe Instagram. And they landed on my page. YouTube Income Vault? No, this is not for me. And they left, right? So it's very important that our YouTube channel is in line with the paid offers that we're going to be creating. It's all the same, like the journey that we're on, right? All right. So do you guys have any questions about that? Let me see if there are any questions. Oh, I see some celebrations. Almost monetized. Exactly. Yes, I am. No, actually, no. No, I am not almost monetized. I have some watch time to do as well. Even though it's 920, you need 4,000 hours of watch time. So I need to put out more videos and work just like everybody else on retention, on hooks and everything, right? It's been 11 months. That's okay. Like, I know stories like this vlogger from New York. She's at 80,000 subscribers right now, and she is a full-time YouTuber, and she has a different strategy, brands and YouTube monetization, which I think is the hardest thing ever. Imagine if she opened a community, what she could do with 80,000. But she said after the first year, she was at 400 subscribers. So the first year, 400 subscribers. Year number 4, 80,000. Guys, it really doesn't matter how we grow. It's just important to be in the game, right? All right. Okay. If you're definitely thinking about joining in the school community, join us. I can't see your name, but you would have fun. You would have fun. Okay, so yes, now let's take some questions here. And I am definitely going to scroll up to the question that was about ebook. I did not forget a question about ebook. No. And then keep the questions coming. Here. Do you have content on how to create an ebook? Yes, I do. It's one of my videos, how to create a product in 24 hours. I don't have a link handy, but that video shows you how to come up with an idea, how to create it in Canva, and how to start selling it. And I recommend to make your ebook interactive, so more like a workbook. And I would recommend to add a walkthrough video. I love spicing up digital products. I love just sharing more value, making it easier for people, connecting on a deeper level. And that's what you could do with a walkthrough video. So if you have an ebook, do a walkthrough video for it. It's just going to sound, more valuable. And you're going to have a deeper connection with your audience. Great question. Okay. So I'm going to take a few questions here, and then I'm going to go to our pre-submitted questions in the vault. They are juicy. They are fantastic. Okay. Do they take out the monthly price from your earnings? Aníka, this is a great question. So that's revenue, guys, right? That's revenue. So there are, of course, business expenses. And one of the business expenses is to have my school community. School community costs $9 a month for a hobby plan, which I think is incredible, and you could do a lot with it. I am going to put my link to school right here in the comments if you wanted to so start your community for $9, and with this link or any link to school, I don't know if you can. I think that $9 got. You pay, $9. I pay $99. Now, why do I pay $99 instead of $9? Because there are some features that I need. So I would say, this is my second membership, for example, And I'm really focused on growth right now. Like I know like how to take it to the moon, and I will. So I need those features. I need the pixel, for example, which is showing and giving data to Facebook of what type of people are joining so that Facebook finds more members like you. I didn't mention that my plan right now is to run ads. I'm going to be running ads and of course reporting about that. It's going to be one of the ways that I'm going to be bringing in traffic to YouTube Income Vault. I want to try a lot of things. I want to see a lot of entry points, a lot of things. Let's look at ads. But of course, organic, the way I did that right now with 116 people, that's the best because it's free. Just my sweat got into it. Now I will have to like be paying for ads, right? So that's why I'm paying $99. And Aníka, to answer your question, they don't take out the $99. It's separate, and I just get billed every month $99. And then I just get these earnings. I think that would be like complicated, but I do pay for school to have the school community $99 a month. They do give you 14 days free. So yes, keep those questions coming. This was a good one. Okay. Let me take one pre-submitted question and then I will be going back. Okay. All right. So going to pre-submitted questions. I love the energy in our community. Oh my God. Did you guys see? Like, people are just so, I feel so lucky. So positive, so optimistic, and so supportive. I didn't have to like scold anyone for sharing, you know how it is in communities. Sometimes you have these people, they share things that don't relate or something. Like everybody is like on point. Like, yes, we're learning together. Here we are. It's just amazing. So pre-submitted questions. Aníka, I'm going with yours first. Okay. So where am I right now? I haven't started my YouTube channel yet, but I'm getting myself into position. My channel will be about helping women put their business into better focus, shifting from being the overworked operator to becoming the confident CEO. So from overworked to confident CEO. I'll be doing that through a focus on service and procedures that make the business run smoothly and profitably. Excellent. What I'm working towards right now, I'm working on figuring out how to start my channel, what steps to take first, and how to make it align with my brand and message. My questions are, what should I name my channel? My website is named after me, Aníka Ross. Should I do that also for YouTube, or should I change it and add to it? Okay, so I'm answering your question at 032, Aníka, because in our membership, I give timestamps for lovely members. Great question. So should I do that for YouTube? Should I name it as Aníka Rose, or should I change it or add to it? My suggestion would be to keep your name. The reason why is you may change the direction a bit. You never know. So I wouldn't just box myself into anything by choosing a channel name that is focused on your specialty, your niche. That's number one. Number two, you want to build your personal brand. When people Google you, or when ChatGPT, when they find you through ChatGPT, you want to show up as your name. You want to build your expertise. You want to have these long tail keywords around your name. If that's, I can go over this. We can have a session how to be found on ChatGPT. We can have a session, and guess what? one of the best sources is a YouTube channel. Going back to Anika's question, I know creators with 200K subscribers who actually are switching to their name. Ed Lawrence did that, Film Booth. I don't know if you guys familiar. So he was going by Film Booth. And then he realized somebody with like a small channel was more famous than him because people didn't know who Ed Lawrence was. So at 200,000 subscribers, he changed to being Ed Lawrence. I would strongly suggest you do that. Although Dave, I don't know if you're still here live, Dave, for example, he's at Humble Viewpoint, that's his brand. So, this is what he chose and he goes with that brand, right? He chose this. This is another way. Is going with your name a good way? Well, if you want to build a personal brand, but maybe you don't want to, show up, build a personal brand. Maybe you want to build a brand around Humble Viewpoint, or maybe Dave will change his mind. I mean, it's a beautiful logo, and I know what his channel is about because he's built the personal brand around it. Okay. So, Aníka, did I answer your questions? Right? Okay. I did. All right. So now the second question is, and guys, the beauty of Q&As, I don't know how you are, watching or listening. I love listening between the lines. Sometimes you're going to hear something that you didn't even know that you had a question, and you're going to get like this aha moment. Like it happens to me all the time. I don't bring questions and I'm like, wow, I just got an unlock. Maybe you just got an unlock about creating personal brand on YouTube or about being found by ChatGPT and finally starting your channel because YouTube contributes to you being found on ChatGPT. People don't Google stuff that much anymore. Keep that in mind, right? Number 2, what I'm working toward right now, I'm working on figuring out how to start my channel, what steps to take. Okay. When starting a channel, is it good to dump a lot of videos in a short time or start putting them in as you're planning to do going forward? Like if I plan to put in a video once a week, I should do that from the start so people don't expect that I will be putting out a few a week. I understand your question. Aníka, YouTube is a beast, right? What is going to help you and your mindset to keep going? Are you going to dump these videos and just like disappear? Or are you going to maybe create 3 videos and just put one every Tuesday, let's say, and just have a little bit of a breathing room because maybe something will happen with your laptop and or life will be lifing and you will you will have to take a few days or like a week off. The beginnings are very rocky. Beginnings are very fragile. We are walking on YouTube eggshells. So have those videos, if you film 2, as like in your creative well. And I would commit to one day a week. I actually don't have a set day, but I am in 10 months, I've been disciplined. I haven't missed a week. Okay. And I try like Tuesday, Thursday, around Tuesday, Thursday. So to answer your question, if you have a few videos, keep them and release them one by one to get into a flow, to get into a rhythm of YouTube. Would it be awesome to have 3 right away and then post once a week? Yeah. The more videos you have, the more signals YouTube gets about you and what audience, how to find your audience. But I would keep them and I would start with just video number 1 and maybe have the second one half baked so that you don't start from scratch on like a Wednesday, right? Great question. What's really important, guys, is to make room for YouTube and to get into the flow, get into the rhythm. You are now on YouTube. You now have a channel. Move over my daily tasks and life. I have to make room for YouTube. So this was a great question. And that's it with Anika's question. Gemma is next, but I'm going to take Kemi's question now because I'm taking live questions as well. So thanks for being here, guys. I really, really appreciate you. Do you think a weekly planner is a good digital product? Yeah, Kemi, but what type of planner? I would niche it down a bit. Maybe you want to do a weekly planner for meal planning, meal prepping, weekly planner for, not missing your workouts. Like have it be more intricate. Weekly planner of like sticking to your business goals. Because we have issues, right? Sometimes we don't look at our yearly goals. We just revisit them once a year. Maybe, Kemi, you're going to be like, guys, you have to look at your goals weekly. Your yearly goals, bring them over to my planner and look at your goals weekly and make sure that you are on you're on track to your goals. You have to be reminded about your goals. So you would create a weekly planner tying to the yearly goals, right? Maybe it's going to be a weekly planner that is going to have like a larger goal in mind. So weekly planner is an excellent idea, Kemi, but make it more specific. Make it more specific who it's for and for what, so that I could see myself in that weekly planner. Okay, weekly planner to losing 10 pounds and keeping it. Yeah. Weekly planner for my weight training, because over 40 weights are very important. So how I am incorporating the weights and what type of weight training should I have? Dumbbell training and a weekly planner. All right. You see how I'm like already making it more valuable because I am making it more customized to who it's for. Okay. All right. So Aníka Ross it will be. Yay. I can't wait to see your new channel and you're so ready. I see your stories. This is one of the things I recommended in the vault is if you're not ready to start your channel, be on stories and be just on Instagram stories and just be comfortable with filming, with reporting, with like just being on camera a little bit, right? And have that habit of like taking out the phone and filming. It will bring you a little bit closer to starting your channel. Don't have like nothing, I'm going to make a YouTube video. Have something in between. Maybe you're going to film a video and you're not going to just for yourself, or 1-minute videos daily and not post them anywhere, just like on your phone. Just like literally right now, hey, I'm going to just film a video for a minute, right? So awesome. My logo is a rose because Aníka Ross is a rose in Icelandic. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's gorgeous. It's absolutely memorable. I remembered it. I absolutely remembered it. Okay. So it is for women with chronic illnesses to help them manage their energy. Amazing. So Kemi, you could have a planner to manage their energy, like the afternoon slumps, things that they have issues with that they are working towards, right? Or how they managing energy, right? How they are making this progress. Like, for example, I had a planner of I was working on not being an eye towel. It's not going too well, by the way. Maybe I need a planner for that. But I was logging the time I was going to bed, the time I was waking up, and I was looking at those logs. So make sure your audience is logging things, and they can see a progress. So my progress was, I wanted to wake up earlier. I don't want it to be an eye owl. So what is the transformation that your audience wants, right? From zero energy to no more afternoon slumps, you know? All right. So Andrew, thank you so much. Thanks for being live. For many videos, it used to be said length should be less than, say, 7 minutes. What is your current experience? I love this question. This question comes up a lot. How long should my YouTube videos be? How good are you at retaining your viewers? How good are you at retaining your viewers? So retention is how long are people watching your videos? Very hard to do. It starts with your hook. Are people just taking off right away? Or are they actually sticking after 30 seconds? And then, how long are they watching? So Andrew, if you were going to, let's say you're tempted and you want more watch time, and you was like, you know, Anna, I'm just going to go for 20 minutes. Why not? I'm just going to do a 20-minute tutorial and that's it. And then you look at your retention in the YouTube studio, you look at the graph, and then you see 50%, which is excellent. So you see that 50% is your retention. The average, people stayed and watched half. So, that is incredible. That means go for longer videos. Absolutely. Now, if you post your 20-minute video and you see your retention being 10%, that just means like you need to work on being more engaging in your videos. Something needs to change. Or maybe this is not the length for your audience. So you go to 10 minutes, you go to 7 minutes. As a general, I like my videos being 8 minutes, 7 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes. And I check, it depends of like how much I have to say to make my point. I try not to extend my videos. Sometimes my videos are 11 minutes. I try to be just around then. I did post a video that's like 29 minutes because it was like a training, right? I went through this. But I'll go for what makes you comfortable. Andrew, let me ask you this. Like, what have you been posting so far? What did you notice so far? What have you noticed? And then I'm going to a pre-submitted question. And then Kemi, I see your question live, so I'll make sure to answer this as well. But Gemma, our lovely Gemma, 047 is Gemma. So Gemma says, I love this, Anna. Thanks for being so transparent. When you started your new YouTube channel, was the goal always to create this community? Love it. So I started my channel December 1st last year, 2024. And I knew my offer is going to be monetizing YouTube beyond AdSense. I love it. I think creating new income streams is important for business owners. I always have multiple income streams, and I want to teach this, and I want to share the message how important it is. And I knew that I wanted to build my audience on YouTube and show how to do it. I didn't know whether it was going to be a mastermind, a low-ticket membership, a cohort, a course. But I knew my offer was going to be YouTube, but YouTube for business people. My audience is not gamers, wannabe influencers, or anybody who wants more views, more subscribers. I just think it's too difficult. I go for easier ways to make money. I go for ways to make money of opening a community with 920 subscribers. I'm not gonna wait for YouTube money monetization for, receiving my $80 a month or whatever that is, or even $200 a month. I live in New York City and I can't support people who want that money. It almost seems that the glorification of YouTube monetization, it almost seems like it's a different type of dollar. It's not. It's the same money, So I knew that I can't help gamers. I can't help faceless channels. I can't help wannabe influencers, vloggers. I mean, vloggers with products, if they are aware that they want to create products, I could do it. So right away, I've been making sure that I'm attracting the right audience, and that audience is business owners, coaches, people who want to create products and sell them on YouTube. Then another layer showed up. I noticed that a lot of people are very interested in digital products, and I noticed that by posting videos. YouTube gives you incredible clarity. So if you're not sure, what your community should be, what products you should be creating, by going on YouTube, you can search by your most popular videos with time, and you will see what your audience wants the most. So I noticed two main themes were YouTube growth, and creating your digital products. What type of digital products, ideas, how to sell, how to get traffic. So creating income stream. Now, I also made a video about working remotely. That just did okay. So I was like, okay, this is not the topic of my channel, because I spent February in Hawaii, and I posted like 6 videos from there. That's the thing with YouTube. You could just do it from anywhere. And there was not that much interest of working remotely and how to make it happen and all that. Like not the right angle. So YouTube gives you answers. So Gemma, I didn't know what container I was going to have, but I knew that I wanted to teach building your audience on YouTube. I wanted to teach monetizing YouTube beyond AdSense. And then, I decided to do a low cost membership. Okay, to do a YouTube income vault, and to make it low cost. Now, with school, you could change your pricing. I could change my mind later and do a $97 a month. But guess what's going to happen? People who are at the $7 a month level, maybe if you're watching this replay, I'm just saying, and it's like Christmas or something, or next year, 2026, maybe the price is already different. So you just have to see what the price is right now. But my point is, you are locking in your price. So everybody at the level of $7 a month, even if the price goes up to 97, you're locked in for $7 a month. So I love that people, lovely members, 116 members who believed in me right away, and who I want to do it. So for that early membership, you have you're rewarded because you're going to be locking in your price. So the answer is, I did know, but I wasn't sure what container. And I decided on a $7 a month. I have big plans for this. The first milestone is 1,000 members. And I'm going to be reporting from within. I'm going to be letting you guys know exactly where the traffic is coming from, how I'm growing it, how long it's going to take. Just like I am reporting about the growth of my YouTube channel, even though some weeks is quite tough, because I'm it's up and downs on YouTube. I'm sharing, okay? So Can you, now Gemma is also saying, can you share about your freebie? How did it perform? Did a lot of people sign up for it? Gemma, this is excellent. Yes. A few hundred signups for my freebie. Okay. The sign up is very aligned with my channel. It's the first 30 days on YouTube. It's a roadmap and I talk about it in my videos. I share it in every description of my video. And so a few hundred people signed up. And then also I did share it during the summit, during my talk that I mentioned. So it wasn't only the membership that I mentioned, but I also shared the freebie. And it's a freebie that people really love. It's the roadmap what to do the first 30 days on YouTube. So it's performing really well, but it's also because I got the information of what to create through YouTube. I looked at the comments and somebody said, I wish there was like a step-by-step of what should I do exactly when I start? Like, what should I do in my first month? I think somebody even gave me that idea in the comments. I'm like, oh, great. It sounds like great. And then other people are like, oh, yeah, no. It's all confusing all over online, like so many how-to videos, but what should I do exactly in my first month on YouTube? I'm like, thank you. So I created this. But you get that clarity with exposure. You get that clarity from your viewers, from your subscribers, from your members. Okay. So the freebie performed really well. Also, people ended up being on my list, right? And I was sending them, more videos and more value every week, weekly. So when did you decide to start the community? So I created the YouTube Kickstart, which is a part of our community. And that is basically gives you the idea of what your direction and niche should be and gives you the 5 first video ideas. And I created this custom GPT. All you need to do is say hi and it will walk you through it. About 4 weeks ago. And I was going to just launch it as a $7 product with upsells and see how it does. But then I was like, I'll just launch a community. So I literally decided just maybe 3 weeks ago that it's going to have a shape of a $7 community, but it's been already shaping for months. But the final decision was like, I'm doing it. I want to make it affordable. I want a lot of people to grow their channels. I want like great energy. The summit the day before was just like a commitment. I said, let's do it. Then on Thursday, we went live, like we opened doors, right? It's like, we can get stuck in the decision. Oh, should I open a mastermind? Maybe the price should be higher. Maybe that should be $97 a month. Maybe that should be $1,000 a month. Because, I do have private clients. I don't accept any new private clients. And I'm getting ready to wind down my private clients. I'm getting ready to close the commitments. But, that is a way more expensive container, right? I have all my sessions on Mondays and I have them stacked one after another. Like, so I could have been like, you know what? Maybe I could get more people for privates and do Mondays and Tuesdays. And so we end up spinning and not launching anything. And Gemma is like, Anna, finally, you open a community. I've been waiting. So let me just tell you, your audience is waiting for your offers too. Launch something. You can always change your mind. You can always like morph it, change it, launch something else. So I was like, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do a $7 community. Let's just go for it. Okay. And I'm so glad I did. It feels very aligned. I love it. I love the energy. I love that people said, thank you for making it affordable. Like there's somebody said in the community. So I hope that answers your question. When did I decide? not too long before launching on the final form of my YouTube coaching of this group, of the community, but yeah. Overall, I'd love to know your strategy and thought process. I followed your journey on YouTube and was one of those people that were waiting for you to start a community or offer more support. Was that your plan all along? So, yes, Gemma, that was my plan all along. Like, I knew that my channel is going to lead to a paid offer, paid community, and I was making videos about the opportunity, about the struggle, about the mistakes, warming my audience up for that offer, for the paid community. And I love memberships. Memberships give us stability in business because it's MRR, and so many opportunities with memberships. I can't wait to share more of you guys of like what's to come, and you will always get the behind the scenes. I even, on these lives, I'll be sharing a lot on these lives. So now we have some live questions. Gemma, let me know if this answers your question, okay? Put it in the comments. Maybe you want a clarifying thing, or put it in the community if you like. So I hope it does. All right. So now we have a live question. Andrew has the answer. 0 so far, as building my LinkedIn content for the next 3 to 5 months, videos to follow in November. Okay. Andrew, I'd say then commit to your first video, whether it's 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. Just start speaking, don't measure it, and just go for it, because it is so worth it. I know, because I'm on LinkedIn as well. I have 25,000 followers on LinkedIn, guys. And yet, here I am on YouTube. Okay? I mean, of course, it all depends on your plans, your strategy, but you are building evergreen assets with YouTube. So, Andrew, just post your first video, no matter how long or how short it is. It will definitely benefit you. It will give you courage, It will give you courage to continue. And once you get into the flow, once a week is very doable if you have a strategy, if you have a process. But excellent question and excellent feedback. Okay, so now Kemi has another question. Kemi, I love your energy. I love all your questions live. That's amazing. I use the niche video GPT for video ideas. How well do you think those videos will do, or just test and see what happens? Okay, Kemi, you can always ask a question during our live, right? You can give me one of the video titles and we can brainstorm about it. So Kemi is talking about the niche and video GPT in YouTube Income Vault. What you do, you basically say hi, and then it guides you with the right titles. Okay, I would recommend to go back and forth a bit and say, please give me 3 YouTube title ideas that are going to focus on browse and will be very scroll stopping. Okay, browse because you want to stop the scroll. Okay, another idea is I use, and let me just share with you here. I use vidIQ for titles. All right. So I use vidIQ for titles. What vidIQ does is it gives you a grade for your title, and it suggests better titles too. So out of 100, what is your title like? I usually like being like 92. Sometimes I get like 97. But if I see that a title is 70 something, I'm going to change it. So you could do it. There is a free trial with vidIQ. You could do it with vidIQ and ask. vidIQ also gives you daily suggestions once it gets when it gets to know your channel. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. But you can start with a GPT and then move over to vidIQ, or you don't even have to move over to vidIQ. You can just ask, what are the 3 titles that you would recommend for this video? Make sure they are focused on browse, scroll stopping. That's it. Okay. So, and then I like usually having multiple titles and then choosing the best ones. So that was it. And let me take more live questions here. Kemi, you are on fire. I love all your questions. Shorts versus long form. Kemi, I made a whole video about it. It's the latest video on my channel. Watch this. Long story short, shorts can serve your channel. It all depends. If you're just starting out, they can bring in energy into your channel. But if you want to build your audience, build your brand, I would not even bother with shorts unless you have extra capacity, extra time. So long form videos to really grow and build your channel. I know this is not the answer you wanted to hear, but this is the truth. So I used to do shorts at the beginning because I was tired of seeing like 4 views on my videos. I was like, oh my God. And then shorts were bringing, they brought me like 3 first subscribers, not first, but like they brought me subscribers. I was like, so nice. So, that was my first reason of why I did shorts. Out of 900 subscribers, 22 subscribers came from shorts. I know that because I just did a video about it. So if you want to dive deeper into it, just watch my latest video. Okay. Andrew, I used to do a lot of webinars prior to COVID. So coming back after a change of direction, yeah, webinars are amazing, and host them on YouTube. Why not? Do like YouTube unlisted or do even like public, and you could already get like your first viewers, your first audience. Okay, Aníka has a question, and then I'm going to go to the next pre-submitted one. So if you would start with a free community, but then you would put price on it, are the people that started when it's free always have it for free? Yes. Yes. So you are basically locking them at that price. So I know a coach, she started a free community, got first 500 members, and then made it $7. So I was one of the first 500. Then she made it for $7, and now people are paying $7, and I'm still there for free. So if I would do it, if you think that you need, like first energy and like crowds, and like it can be beneficial. It's a lot of monitoring, I imagine. I've never had a free community on school. But I know that can be like bots and, a bit of spam and stuff like that. So I would watch about that. Yeah, you can always try and have you don't have to go to 500. You can even have like the first 20 if you want. Okay, so now we're getting to another pre-submitted one. And we're going with Phyllis. Phyllis is 108. I've been using Slack as a way to communicate with people taking my micro podcast course. It's worked okay, but now wondering if this channel would be better. What to you is the biggest benefit for using school? I love it. Phyllis, what's really good is in Slack, you're a bit contained. There's just Slack. You're like in your little Slack, right? Now on school, you're putting yourself out there. You're getting SEO juice as well. I probably had maybe 2, 3, I'm not quite sure how many members who joined through school, just because they found me on school. So every time you comment, every time you interact, people check your school profile. And if you have a community, even if it's like a closed community just for the members who paid somewhere else than on school, they will see that community and they'll be like, "Ooh, what is that? Can I join it?" So to answer your question, you wouldn't get more signups through Slack, but you could get more signups and more visibility with school. So school gives you extra visibility. It's like a platform. It's like a Facebook for memberships, right? So like we don't use Facebook anymore. I don't. But when I was using it, it's like, oh, I'm visible. I have a Facebook group visible to other people because it's on that platform. So it's the same with school. You are increasing your visibility. That's an excellent question here. Excellent, Phyllis. Phyllis is my former client. Yeah, she joined a membership before. Oh, did I tell you 17 people from the membership right now are my former clients or former members, which is amazing. I love you all. Kemi is one of them. Kemi was in my mini mastermind before. And she was like, "Do you remember me?" I'm like, "Girl, are you kidding me? Really? Seriously?" Anyway. I am drinking the soy. It's this Aperol Spritz that's non-alcoholic, and I love it. I really love it, but I shouldn't be loving it because it's quite expensive. These non-alcoholic drinks are like quite expensive, but it's so good. I like Aperol Spritz, but I like the soy, which has no alcohol for during the day. Okay. Now, Kemi, how did you pick your pricing? I've heard different people teach 37, 47 is a sweet spot, and 7 might seem like it will be low value. Yeah, trust me, I've been thinking about it, right? Is it going to be low value? But because of the brand I've built, a lot of people see me and like, ooh, this is not low value. This is Anna. I'd better hop on because she may change her mind. I better hop on, lock the price because it may be more. So this is how I am doing it because of the value that I'm sharing on YouTube. So people know that it's not going to be low value. My emails, my YouTube channel, like they know, right? It's not going to be low value. They're just like, oh yeah, let me give it a try. Maybe some people did things like, oh, what is this $7 thing? It's going to be, I need some serious commitment of YouTube. I'm committed. I need to, pay. I'm going to find something more expensive. But then they won't join. Ultimately, you have to decide and go for something. And if your energy is there, if you go full on force with a $7 community and $49 a year, you just go for it. That's the thing. Most people join for $49 a year. Not most, 50-50. So I decided because I really wanted to be a no-brainer. And that's 3 days it took us to get to 100 members. 4 days to 100 members. 4 days to 100 members. So, Dave. No, that's Ronda. That's not Dave. That custom GPT is so incredibly awesome. It really showed me that I am exactly on track with what I planned for my audience. So grateful. Thanks, Ronda. Ronda is a gem. She is an incredible, awesome member. She shares resources. She is just a sweetheart. I keep pinning her posts because what Ronda does, she's just like reporting from within. And that's a dream for any community owner. I love when my lovely members do the work and get wins. And Ronda just does the work. She sets up her YouTube studio, shows us behind the scenes. She inspires others. She's like, look, I only have a chair and this is, so so low key, so low key. So yeah, I'm so grateful. We have a beautiful community, and thank you for saying that the custom chat GPT is helpful. This is a part of the YouTube income vault. You get access to it right away. So yeah. All right. I am going to go to another pre-submitted question, but keep the questions coming. Where I am right now, Stephana. So Stephana, where I am right now, I am at 300 subscribers. Congrats, Stephana. That is not a walk in the park. That's hard to get. An old channel of a lot of interest as a mom, business owner interviews. What I'm working toward is the direction and clarity. My question is, should I start a new channel altogether or keep this channel and let it be eclectic as a service business-based business owner and based on sharing my interests as I grow and evolve and how I live my life? My biggest views video was 20 pieces wardrobe capsule. I don't do wardrobe or fashion, but I could update and share how I like to live with a 20-piece capsule and make my life easier as a business owner. But should the channel and video lead directly to an offer? I love this question. Yes, 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 yes. YouTube takes too much time and energy to treat it as a hobby. YouTube takes too much time for me to go and give you the tour of New York coffee shops, for me to show you my plant collection and talk about how many plants I have in my New York City apartment. It's too much time and too much energy. We need to make money with YouTube. I see people over and over asking, is it even worth it? Is YouTube even worth it? And they're asking this because they don't have monetization on their minds. They will be asking, is it even worth it? Of course, because the opportunity cost is huge. Guess what? You could be outside right now and go to Central Park and see if the leaves are changing. Would you rather make a YouTube video about your capsule wardrobe or go to Central Park and see how leaves are changing and play, and maybe your friend is, has a time off too and call her up? Unless you are a capsule wardrobe consultant, stylist, I would not make that video. I would not, even though it got the most views, if this is not your audience, if this is not your offer, I wouldn't go with it. So Stephana, I love this question because this is exactly what I did. So let me just share with you a very quick story about my previous channel. Okay. There is a more extensive video about it, but I had a channel with 1,800 subscribers. Okay. I'm not diminishing your 300 here. 1,800. 100 videos. And I decided to delete everything, all the videos, and delete the channel and start a new one. That channel doesn't exist anymore. All the videos are gone. Why? Because I wanted to have my handle back, Anna Sabino. And you can't have two channels with two handles. So I had to release that handle, delete that channel, and then I could start a channel with that handle. Another little thing, I had to wait for 30 days. After you delete the channel, you have to wait for 30 days for that handle. So I got my handle back, Anna Sabino. Now, why did I do it? It was, I had subscribers, right? 1,800. So I decided to be very strategic with my YouTube. And my previous one was, as you said, Stephana, very eclectic. I was a multi-potentialite. I did a vlog of, living in New York City and being a business owner. I did, how to grow on Instagram. And, so it was business, but it was also kind of like vloggy thing. I did like coffee shops in New York City as well. And what was a tipping point for me, I made a video about my New York City apartment tour. This apartment, I did a tour and it went viral. Viral in my terms. I brought in 30,000 views, 3,000 watch hours, and 500 subscribers. 500 people came from that video. Okay. So my old channel was 500 people who came from the video, maybe 1,000 people who came like 10 years ago, because I've had that channel. Like this was not my, I had like different videos even 10 years ago. So I don't even know if those subscribers were on, right? So we're at 1,500 and maybe I had 300, not even, of people who are watching like vlogs and Instagram growth and other all over the place videos. And I was like, no, starting it all from scratch and being very strategic and creating a channel that's going to lead directly to my offer. We're talking business here. I am not creating videos for the sake of creating videos. I am not taking you guys on a tour of coffee shops in New York City. I am not a coffee shop owner or a vlogger here. I want my YouTube channel to be a part of my business strategy. I want to have one topic, one audience, one offer. So it was hard because I started from zero. December 1st, I actually started with 8 subscribers because I had a previous community and I was selling digital products and I would put digital products as unlisted YouTube videos. And from the unlisted YouTube videos, people subscribed, right? So that was quite funny. And so I started with 8 because these 8 were the buyers of my digital products. That's a tip, guys. Put your digital product video as YouTube unlisted. And then let them discover your channel. Why not? Put your courses at YouTube unlisted. Let them discover your channel. So it's been wonderful. What was happening in my previous channel, I was constantly trying to lift like a lot of weight because subscribers were not watching my videos. 1,000 people were from 10 years ago. They were not even on YouTube, maybe. 500, they were like, Anna, where are the videos about New York apartments? That's why we're here. I mean, literally somebody was asking me for tips for small spaces, right? Because everything is kind of smaller. So it's like, no. Now I have a aligned audience. Not every single, but people are coming for one reason. They want to grow their YouTube channel and monetize beyond AdSense with digital products. Everybody's aligned. Nobody's from 10 years ago. Nobody's from some New York City apartment tour that went viral. No, there are going to be no videos like this on this channel because I want to be extremely strategic. Okay. So Stephana, for you could do 2 things. All depends if you put a video right now, how many of those 300 subscribers are actually watching your videos? How many are coming back? And why did they join your channel? Did they subscribe? Did they subscribe because of the wardrobe? If they did, and you could see which videos brought in the most subscribers. If your video that brought in the most subscribers is wardrobe, I would say you're a business coach. Start from scratch. You are in the YouTube income vault. We will help you. We will support you. You will get consistent. You will be sharing videos that are aligned with optimized titles. You can get the GPT to help you, the customized one, and you'll do it, right? So either way, you could potentially just continue on and make some of the videos like private or delete them. But then you will have a risk of like, okay, people, old subscribers will be not watching your video. They will be sending YouTube signs that your channel, your subscribers are not watching. Because at first, YouTube sends our video to subscribers. If they're not watching, it will not push your video further. But slowly but surely, you will be able to emerge from that if you post enough videos to cover it all, if you get new subscribers and all that. So it's all up to you. You know, if you want to ask me a clarifying question, if you want to brainstorm about it, sometimes it takes some back and forth about it. That's the thing with the community, guys. Like, sometimes you will have like another question after, and I don't think Stephana is here live. Ask it under this video if you want, or ask it in the community thread about the video, right? So let me go to the live questions, but before I do this, let me see something here. I want to share the link just in case somebody is like, wants, you know, the link to our vault. This is the link. You'll see the about page. You'll see, you know, it's a simple sign up page. So this is the community. If you are not a member, you can have a look. You know what I was also trying to do? It's so funny. So StreamYard lets you do this. I'm using StreamYard, by the way. It is great. So StreamYard has this media assets and like, okay, YouTube income vault, like you can create a you know, thing to scan. But look, there's a little duck. It almost doesn't, it doesn't look like there's a community thing, but I did that, and then I did that for the freebie. But I think it's easier if I just share it in the comment. Okay, so let's continue on with live questions. Let's continue on with a live question. Here, 1 second. Okay, how did you pick the price? Okay. Okay, noted, and thank you. See, Dave, Andrew, leave us your YouTube channel name, please. We can support you. I love this. I love this. This is beautiful. Thank you, Dave. You are amazing. Yeah, there's this energy about Dave and like his channel in general. It's very warm, very welcoming. I always love seeing Dave's videos. I'm a subscriber. He's very wise. I always have like an aha moment when I watch his videos. I was like, okay. Okay, so this was the title, vidIQ for titles. I'm a subscriber. By the way, guys, whenever I recommend something to you, it probably means that I pay for it and I use it. I won't recommend, like Kajabi reached out, right? Kajabi reached out to sponsor my channel and my Instagram and all that. And I'm like, no, I don't use Kajabi. I don't support Kajabi. I don't believe in Kajabi. No, I didn't say that. But I think it's a clunky system. I'm not going to recommend Kajabi to you guys. So long story short, I recommend things that I believe in. Simplicity, things that you can get wins immediately and use, you know. So Aníka says, I heard a girl, she put $1 so she would not have to deal with bots. This is not a strategy I would recommend. I would not recommend starting $1 school community. Why? Because you're getting the worst of both worlds. So free is a no-brainer. People want, right? Oh, it's free. I'll do it. You just have to deal with bots, right? $1, you're putting a friction in it, and it's so little. So either don't put the friction and put at least 5. 5 is already, you know, I know an owner of a community who put 5, and he's at 8,700 members. Yep. So 40K a month MRR. Not too bad, right? Not too bad with a $5 community. Yes, I would not recommend $1. I would recommend 5. I would recommend 7, 9, 11, those types of prices. Yeah, Ronda, early adopter. 7 is great. raise later. Yes. Okay. So do you agree with this, right? Why not? Like bring in early adopters, founding members, the beautiful energy. But for now, I don't know. I don't feel like raising. I'm just like let's hang out for a bit. It's a lot going on. I'm focused on making the classroom, on like discovering what I can do for members to make the community better, right? Thanks, Kemi. I'm so glad you're alive. I love your energy and your questions. Keep them coming if you want. Kudos to you, Ronda. You're doing a lot. You're doing so much. I know that you're a community manager of a friend of mine, Katya. You are a very active member. You are also posting on YouTube consistently. It's amazing. Ronda's channel is all about healing, the crystal energy, cards, intuition. This is what I got, the vibes that I got when I was watching your channel, right? And she has like a crystal of the week, I believe. I don't know if it's going to be a series, but I really enjoyed watching. But I would say if there are things you have there still contribute to your brand and how your audience will connect, that maybe it's not so bad to leave it. Yeah, exactly, right? So yeah, so this is our vault. Absolutely. Yeah. So let's go back to our pre-submitted questions, and then I will take some live ones. Why not? So so Stephana is done. Stephana, definitely let's brainstorm about it because it's not a light decision. I know that it was stopping me from posting videos because I didn't know, should I post on an old channel? Should I start a new one? It can kind of create friction. So I don't want this friction in your life. So let's brainstorm about it in the community. You can always post a thread. That's the thing, guys. If you're a member, post a thread and ask members for feedback. It's like, hey guys, this is my situation. What do you think? Should I just start a new channel? And give us enough context. That would be important. Okay, Stu. I'm answering Stu. Stu at 1:31. Stu. The behind the scenes that I'm really interested in is the planning and the pre-launch, as well as the actual launch. I know that some people say start messy, but that is just not what has been drilled into my old school brain. Okay, I love this question. So pre-launch and planning. So pre-launch, Stu, my YouTube channel is the pre-launch. Every video has been warming up my audience, my subscribers, to be ready when I launch something paid. That was my pre-launch. My pre-launch were also emails, me talking about the opportunities, me telling people look, brands are reaching out. It's not that I'm even interested in working with brands, but I'm getting the visibility for free thanks to YouTube. I got a client directly from YouTube after I've posted the first video. I wrote about it. I'm like, guys, look, just one video. And I got a coaching client who got a 3-month package, right? So talking about opportunities, talking about, what's possible, reporting from within of how I'm building this channel, how I'm selling my digital products, signing clients, and letting audience know what's working on YouTube. And how I'm growing, all the tips. That was all big pre-launch, big leading with opportunity, launch. And yeah. So the launch itself, as I said, 4 emails to my list, 11,000 people on my list. But some of these people didn't came through YouTube. They came, I had another community before, I had different products before. So not everybody was interested in the offer, right? And 4 Instagram stories. And also I was interviewed at the summit. Okay. But everything just basically created this ecosystem for me. Even my LinkedIn audience and my email list and Instagram and YouTube channel and email list, all this together created this brand for myself, this ecosystem that like people, started joining. So yes, Ronda says yes, everything to help empathic and sensitive souls navigate, everything to help empathic and sensitive souls navigate all the clan energies with ease and grace. I'm teaching lots of tools to help you. Beautiful, beautiful, Ronda. And that sounds like a beautiful focus of your channel. Okay. So yes, Stu, this was all in the making. I was like earning the right to ask for money with tons of, free videos and advice and emails and showing up. I could have opened it earlier. You do not have to wait 10 months to open your paid community. You could start right away. But, maybe you wouldn't end up with, 100 members, but it doesn't matter if you end up with 100 members or not. You're just going to keep growing it. And you may be, once you're in the flow, once one of your videos takes off and you are going to get 100 members through your video. So you may start with 10 or 5 and be consistent on YouTube and then take off on YouTube. And then the 100 will come like from the video. Things happen really fast on YouTube. Like I don't have any viral video right now, but when I had my New York City apartment tour, I was like, oh, I only have 300 watch hours. I got to 3,300 watch hours in a day because of that video. So that video pushed me close to monetization. One video. So one video can bring you members, can bring you close to monetization, can do a lot for you, but you have to have the right setup. Because imagine, and I know a lot of people, they have a video that takes off and they're not ready. They don't have paid offers. People don't even know what they offer. So have the setup early. This is exactly what I'm inspiring you to do in the vault, right? Set up your paid community. Have something to sell so that you're ready when one of your video takes off or when your channel grows. Have your freebie, have a paid offer. You can start with 7, something, super easy. So Stu, I like the question. Thank you so much. Now, as we have been talking, I have been deleting old videos on YouTube channel and making a number of videos private. So house cleaning. If you will, next will be to create a new channel with new content. Yes, I love it, Andrew. It's going to feel really, really good. And it's going to feel good to attract the right audience, to be very strategic from the beginning. We have quite a lot of members in the vault who haven't started their channels yet. They may be stuck. Maybe they are stuck whether they should start a new channel or continue their old one. So you are already a step ahead because you're like, no, I'm just going to create a new channel with new content. That's it. Commit to this decision and you will make it happen. Because I was also should have, would have. I was at 1,800 subscribers. You know how hard it was to like grow and not even be at 100 for, a few weeks and stuff. I got to 100 in 3 weeks. But it's because it was my, second channel. I had some experience and I knew a little bit about the YouTube being a beast. Some wouldn't even call it a fast growth, but I don't care. I am following my own journey, my own path, and following my own strategy because I am not into the $100 payouts that YouTube will be doing. I mean, I see this, how I got monetized. Have you guys seen those videos? How I got monetized in, 90 days or a year, how long it took me monetized? Let me just know in comments if you've seen those videos. Just say yes. those monetization videos of how long it took them to get monetized and how much money they made. How much YouTube paid me in my first month on YouTube. Let me know if you've seen the video. How much YouTube paid me in the first month on YouTube. What is surprising to me is how little YouTube pays, because often I see like $50. I mean, it's great. Of course it's great. But like, my point is, don't wait for the $50. Start making money right away, right? So yeah, Dave saw this. So yeah. So start making the money right away. Yeah, you don't wait for that money. That's every video I saw. I mean, I did see some video that was like 1,100. That was nice. But that was somebody who got some like major boosts and viral videos and all this. But imagine if they had a paid community and if they mentioned that paid community in that viral video. That would not be 1,100. You know, I mean, I already made close to 3K without a viral video. Imagine if one of my videos went viral and it would be about how to start a community and all this. And I know this is all just the beginnings, right? So a lot of opportunities, but set yourself up for success. Set it all up so that when it happens for you, you're ready. Because I see people come to me and they're like, Anna, my video went viral and stuff. But I'm like, what are you selling? Oh, I'm not ready yet. I was like, So I highly recommend to be ready. All right. I do have more pre-submitted questions and we do have time for more live questions. So definitely keep them coming. Kemi, pre-submitted questions here too. Wow. All right. I'm so excited to be part of your community again. I'm just about to start my own community and I have some of the behind the scenes ready to go and feel some self-doubt that whether people will sign up. I'm hoping for an amazing launch. How did you advertise the community that got so many people interested in joining ASAP? Well, so I already went through it, right? Went over it. Basically, I've been building an audience for 10 months. I didn't just show up. I already had a email list of 11,000 people. I was a guest speaker on a summit. So my channel, every video was pre-selling the community to my audience. All right. Any additional information that will help my launch be uber successful. I'm also about to start my YouTube channel and have scheduled recording some long form videos this week. Amazing, Kemi. Go you. So the timing of this community has been perfect for me. I just joined yesterday and going through the videos. I'm excited for the call tomorrow. Awesome. Okay. So any additional information that will help my launch to be uber successful. Love it. How big is your audience? Because it's going to be a numbers game. I showed you my stats, right? And that is pretty high. 240 people saw my page and 14 signed up this week. So you need 240 people to see the page, to see the offer, to get 14. You need quite a lot. Or there's another option. You need a very warm audience, like my lovely YouTube subscribers, my email list. Then out of 240, I may get 60. So, 40% will follow me. Just like at that session, 60 people were live and 30 people signed up. So the offer was very good for that audience. And I got clarity thanks to being on YouTube. Also, the price and, seeing me delivering value, all that. So, Kemi, you need a number of eyeballs to get a number of buyers. I'm going to show it again. You need this many eyeballs to get this many buyers. So if you want this many buyers, you need this many eyeballs. It's hard. The warmer your audience, the bigger the percentage of them signing up. By you showing up on YouTube, on Instagram, on email, like don't limit yourself just to YouTube. If you want to have a big launch, warm your audience, start talking about it. The more visible you are, the warmer your audience and the more they will be signing up. Okay. And, start and your mindset, you have to believe in it yourself first. You have to just go for it and execute it. Like with my launch, I just went for it. I'm like, I believe in it. I'm going to go for it. I have 4 emails that are scheduled. I'm sending the emails. No matter how many people are going to sign up. I'm not going to be like, oh, email 1 sent. Okay, let's see how many people signed up. No. I was like, email 1 sent, email 2 sent, email 3, email 4. Of course, I was checking how many people signed up, but I was more focused on executing the launch. And because I was believing in it, I was just like going for it. Okay. So this is an excellent question. I mean, beginnings. That's another danger. And I think it's a kind of an overused metaphor, but like, I would say, don't compare your chapter 2 to somebody else's chapter 20. If you haven't been building your audience for a long time, if you're just starting on YouTube, if your email list is small, you either, wait a little bit to launch, maybe start with a paid product instead to really get the angle, post more content, build a larger community, or just know that you're going to be starting small and you are fine with that because you're just beginning, right? So, of course, you could also run ads. If you pay for traffic, it's going to happen faster, but you may not nail it. You may not nail the idea. You may not be like, oh, okay, well, I paid for ads. Now it's guaranteed I'm going to have a great launch. No, ads can be difficult to figure out as well. You may spend money without that many results. It takes a while to get ads as well. Just like with YouTube, it's not that you're just like, oh, ads, okay. I'm going to put $1,000 and I'm expecting this. You may put $1,000 and you may not get things in return, right? So Kemi, don't get discouraged. It's all worth it, but it has to happen step by step by step. It's just, there's no shortcut. There's no like, okay, Anna told me to do this and now I'm just going to blow up. It takes some sweat. And that's why I'm telling people it did not happen overnight. I posted 80 videos. 77 when I launched, right? 77 long form videos, sharing them with my channel, with my email list. I'm also on Instagram. I'm also on LinkedIn. I'm not on LinkedIn all the time. I'm not on Instagram all the time, but it all kind of like is I've created an ecosystem, right? Not even for 10 months, but longer. Like 17 people, you included, are from my previous membership. So it all accumulated. All right, but Kemi, you're doing awesome. First of all, you're showing up live. You are, participating, bringing in that energy. You got this, girl. You're totally gonna make it. Your launch is gonna be awesome, and I can't wait to support you. Ronda. We are at 1:47. Somebody was telling me that if you change the title of your YouTube video, it zeroes out the views. I don't really believe this is accurate, but I would love you to explain that. I understand that changing the title may change the audience as to who sees it, but I don't think it would zero out the views, and have not seen this happen on my own channel. Excellent question, Ronda. No, it doesn't zero out. And if you have capacity, I would change either the title or the thumbnail if you see that, maybe just to try even. Right. Well, now that's another thing, guys. If a channel is a little bit small, it's hard to get data. It's very hard. But if you saw that maybe a video performed great with one thumbnail, or if a video takes off with one style of thumbnail, keep that style. And if you are just kind of like have a little bit of extra time, maybe, just maybe, you want to change the title, and you want to change the thumbnail just to see, but it does not zero out your views. Your views are the same. They just keep going. And maybe the next thumbnail is more scroll stopping. It's going to be hard to measure though. Even for me, it's a little hard to measure. You know, when you get to bigger numbers of views, and you will be able to maybe measure, but you could try, because maybe if you change the thumbnail and title, that video will take off. But I would not do it right away. I would do the thumbnail title change after like maybe 48 hours, or like at least 24 hours. Okay. So excellent question. All right. Percentage of who will buy is higher with a warm audience. Important for people to remember. You can expect to throw out a video and have a whole bunch of people join your community. Exactly. Thanks, Ronda, for summarizing it. Absolutely. But the video has to be aligned. Remember my video with New York City apartment tour. Do not make my mistake. Do not make it. Because you're going to attract people that don't want your offer. Imagine if I posted that video right now, I would completely mess up my channel and my offer and my business. Because if I bring in 500 people interested in New York City apartment tour, they would not attend this live. They would be like, what is this Anna talking about? Like, growing YouTube? No. I'm okay without YouTube. Not everybody wants a YouTube channel. Not everybody understands how amazing it is. So let it just be our little secret, right? So I love it, Ronda. I love that you're summarizing these points, because a lot is happening, and often we need to see maybe a message or hear the message again to take action to make it to have it really sink in. All right. So Kemi, if you have a clarifying question about it, just definitely let me know. But I know that you're gonna make it happen. So now, Ronda, can you share which analytics are most important to pay attention to? I love this question. So Ronda, the number one thing to pay attention to to see, even like, it's like, okay, when I open analytics, it's very overwhelming. What should I even look at here? What's going on? CTR, okay? Click-through rate, CTR. Why CTR? I need to see if my title and thumbnail are stopping the scroll. If I don't get 3%, let's say 5%, 3 to 5%, if I get 0.5%, that means my thumbnail and title are not scroll stopping, and people are not even seeing my video. They don't even know if my video is good. So nailing your thumbnail and title, super important. Okay. Having things that are sharp, in focus, clear, big font, easy to understand and easy to read. Do a squinting test. Like if you squint, you're supposed to see and still see the thumbnail. And yeah, CTR. Okay, so CTR, scroll stopping, how scroll stopping it is. But I would say at the beginning, when you're just starting out, post like 5 videos. Guys, my video number 4 took off and got over 1,000 views. But I posted 3 videos in a week, and video number 4 was week 2 and got 1,000 views. I think it brought in maybe 8 or 10 subscribers for like week 2. That was like, oh, so incredible. So like be consistent and put the videos out, and then you will have more data to measure, more data to send you signals, and to send signals to YouTube. Now, why do I think the more you post, the better it is? Of course, don't kill yourself, but the more you post, the more data you send to YouTube of who your audience is. The more you post, the more YouTube knows how to promote your videos, because YouTube wants viewers to stay on the channel. They want more people to binge and stay and be YouTube obsessed. So you need to feed into this YouTube mindset, right? You need to create content that will, first of all, that will stop the scroll. And second of all, that will keep people on YouTube. That's what YouTube wants. So creating videos will give you answers. Because I'm on YouTube, because I'm creating videos, I found out what my freebie should be. I found out what the theme of a membership should be, that it should have a digital product component, that the roadmap is what people want. I mean, literally, a commenter, a person said, I wish there was a resource of what to do exactly in month 1. Oh, there is one. Yes, it's a roadmap right now, So you're going to get a lot of answers. And start with CTR if your thumbnails and titles are scroll stopping. Ronda, you have a fabulous presence. You're very natural on YouTube. You're like, I feel like I'm hanging out with a friend. So you have that gift, and just keep doing it and keep posting those videos, and check out your CTR. Maybe we can help you, with the thumbnails, with the titles. If you have a question about the thumbnail, maybe next session you could send me, and I could, workshop it live for you and change the thumbnail a bit, and show you what actually could be better. Okay, could be better for CTR, for click-through rate. So to answer your question, CTR stopping the scroll. Okay, people need to click, because with that, everything else comes. YouTube will give you more impressions. Your video will be all of a sudden more visible because you are able to stop the scroll. You're going to get more chances of people watching it, and you'll get more answers, meaning, are people watching to the end? What's the retention, etc. It's been lovely, guys. Any other questions here? We are to the end of the pre-submitted questions. We covered the launch. You didn't have any questions about the launch. And yeah, leave them in a comment. If you're watching a replay, leave your question in a comment. I love comments. I love responding. And let's grow on YouTube together. Let's monetize YouTube beyond AdSense. Let's have these launches, however big, however small they will be. Once you launch something, you're going to be in the game. You're going to get data. You're going to be able to tweak and launch and be in the business game. You're going to be getting answers. Because if you're not in the momentum, if you're not launching, if you're not on YouTube, you may be like, oh, okay, well, I'll ask Anna a question, but you will know what to ask. You will see the problems that will emerge once you're in the game. So once you start your YouTube channel, Oh, thank you, Kemi, so much. Yes, I'm so glad you think that was amazing. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you next week, Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye now.